Hi guys, welcome to Music Business Today, where we bring you the latest and greatest in music business news.
Yes, we do. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about Ray Dolby and his accomplishments and such. Some BitTorrent new test version that they're releasing, and a little bit more about Miley Cyrus, so stick around. Hi everyone, welcome back to Music Business Today. I am Hannah Renee.
And I'm Kane Harrison. Hannah, we've been away for a week. You had a nice little break down at the beach.
Oh, it was lovely.
Got all tanned up.
I did. I got a baby tan.
That's
I don't
good.
get very dark. This is about all the darker you'll see. So.
Well, it's good. You're looking fantastic. Well, we're going to kick it off today with Ray Dolby. And, I mean, this is really, it's sad that he has passed away, but he was 80 years old. But interestingly enough, obviously, inventor of Dolby surround sound, which was, obviously a
huge innovation.
Like an absolute pioneer of, well, they say noise reducing and surround sound technology. So, but, it changed the way that we listen to music, the way that we listen to and watch movies, all that sort of stuff. He was a pretty phenomenal man. He had got 2 Oscars for his efforts, also several Emmys, a Grammy Award, and he held more than 50 US patents. So he was also awarded National Medal of Technology from the President Clinton, which is pretty incredible. Inducted into the US National Inventors Hall of Fame, and was a part of the UK Royal Academy of Engineers.
He had a lot of accomplishments over the course of his life, which I think is awesome. Like, it's a really great life to celebrate. He did pass away recently. He was found in his home on September 12th. He is 80 years old. They said that he's been suffering from Alzheimer's for the past couple of years, and then was recently diagnosed with, I believe, acute leukemia this past July. So.
Yeah, but he's survived by his wife, his sons, and their spouses and 4 grandchildren. So he lived quite the life. But it's one of those scenarios where Dolby surround sound systems, and you kind of, that word is just
everyone knows that
exactly.
name. Everyone knows Dolby, but I don't think as many people know about the man that innovated that. Yeah. And he has quite the life. He's definitely someone to look into. Yeah. I feel like anyone looking to revolutionize things could learn a lot from what he's done and kind of the paths that he's paved.
And interesting with those patents too, because who knows what else is going on behind the scenes there.
I'm sure there's a lot that we haven't even learned yet that he helped with. So, well, next up, everyone knows there's all kinds of stuff going on with Spotify right now. People suing for this, people, upset about that. But actually, recently, the Ministry of Sound is actually suing for copyright infringement because people have been taking the playlist that Ministry of Sound creates, and then they've been basically directly copying those and creating their own playlists. And Ministry of Sound for the past couple of years has been asking Spotify, please take down these playlists. Like, it's copyright infringement. You don't understand. We spend hours and hours researching and figuring out what's going to work well in these playlists, and then these people just take and copy and paste and basically are playing exactly what it is that we've created.
Well, even using the title, like the Ministry of Sound thing. So, I mean, I guess because we're entrenched with different kind of music genre right here in Nashville, I don't hear a lot about Ministry of Sound, but I know back in Australia, and it's a UK-based thing, it was massive. Like, it's really huge.
And with Ministry of Sound, it's like all the artists and their songs are available through Spotify, but Ministry of Sound itself cannot make its albums available through Spotify. So that's kind of, a catch-21 for them, I guess.
Yeah. It's so hard to manage. They go on to say here that Spotify's 24 million users have created more than 1 billion playlists since it launched. So it would be incredibly hard to manage, but I guess the whole point is they have to manage it. I mean, it's their system, and they have to protect the copyrights of everyone else. And if they're infringing in something, then it's Spotify, like you say, they've been in the news a little bit lately, and it's one of those things that kind of...
a lot of debates going on about it right now.
For sure. Moving along to some more interesting news, BitTorrent released a test version of its Bundles product, and it's a platform that allows creators to release free content that downloaders can access by completing actions. So this is kind of tricky. I get what they're trying to do.
Everyone knows BitTorrent and stuff. I feel like most people are aware of it because of illegal downloading and piracy and stuff, but they're trying to make it more of a legal platform for publishers to be able to share stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way that you can access these, the downloads is by sharing content, submitting personal information, taking surveys. So it's one of those things where, you know, you can go and get something that you want, but then you have to divulge all this information, which will come back to haunt you, because it's inevitably going to be stuff that they can direct advertising to you, the things that you like.
Isn't that pretty much everything that we do these days is...
It is,
in some way, they're
just
getting your information to then do the direct advertising, be it through, you know, Google searches. They place advertisements on there specific to things that you have researched.
100%. It's, I mean, and you see them popping up in all kinds of
It's a beautiful and irritating thing, because I don't like divulging a lot of personal information, but at the same time, you know, it does personalize what it is that you're searching for and help find things more easily and more streamlined.
And the other thing I don't like about some of these things is the way that they treat your personal information. I know that sometimes people that I know have said, have you ever Googled yourself? And you can go and Google yourself and see it could be your street address, it could even be your phone number, and all those different things that people can easily find. So. The other side to this whole story is that there has been some great success with these sorts of platforms. Public Enemy, Linkin Park, and the likes have had great success.
I feel like BitTorrent's almost just trying to clear its name.
It's not going
to.
You know? I mean, I just think it's not. I think it has that reputation because when you think of that straight away, you think of that's the way that you
I think of illegal downloads.
Illegal downloads.
Streaming and
stuff.
Well, also, MSG, which is short for Madison Square Garden Co., not the MSGs that you find in food, they are actually shopping Fuse cable channel. They've recently hired JPMorgan Chase to explore the market for its music network. You know, Fuse is a very popular network. It's not been out for a long time, but it's in competition with like MTV, VH1, and so they're exploring that. There's tons of, you know, they get millions and millions of viewers. They have like the perfect kind of age bracket as far as their market goes. Yeah,
well, I think is it 18 to 35 or whatever it is, or 18 to 34-year-old demographic. So you're right, it competes directly with MTV and VH1 and Access TV. They say that there is 73 million subscribers and it's expanding. So, I mean, it's a massive area to be able to direct advertise to. And they're saying it could be worth somewhere between $300 and $400 million.
Yeah. Well, they just struck a $300 million deal to expand AM's artist representation business to also include the music publishing, the television production, live event branding, digital marketing, and then also a television show, Streets of the City. So there's a lot going on there.
It's a big deal. Yeah, will be interesting to see how it unfolds. Moving along to some more music news. Recently we've had a leadership summit, music summit in Nashville, and Lady Antebellum, a few people from their team got together and started to speak about a
I think this is really great because it really shows you how important it is. Like, you don't just have the music artist that's up there performing, or the group or the band. You have all these other people that, you know, form the team around the artist, and each one of them is crucial to the role that the artist plays. Because it's impossible for an artist in today's world and today's market to be able to fulfill all of these roles once they hit a certain point of notoriety.
No doubt, but it does absolutely show the fact that this is a business and it's not just about the glitz and the glamour at the start. Interestingly, their attorney goes on to speak about some of how the social media affects them and the fact that we kind of don't know what's next, and so every decision that they make, they're constantly updating, and updating contracts and all that sort of stuff, just because of social media and the advances in that sort of thing. But Dave Haywood from Lady Antebellum said that their social media obviously had been such a big deal, and they do like a Wednesdays behind the scene YouTube channel update.
And they're saying fans really love that, because it's one thing, you know, and I'm aware of this from friends that are artists, it's one thing to have your Twitter account where you can, you know, you never know if it's really the artist that's tweeting that or if it's, you know, someone from their team that's posting stuff as them. Or, you know, like all of those kind of platforms where you can't actually see the artist face to face, versus with this where they're actually seeing her face to face. It's more of a personal connection, and that's really, you know, what's becoming more and more of what needs to happen in today's world is you need to connect with your fans. Your fans are why you have the position you have. They're why you make your music. You know, so having that personal connection with them is really important.
I think you're right. I think there does get to be such a disconnect, and a disconnect not just from the fans but from reality. I mean, we see it with Justin Bieber and that sort of stuff where it just goes to this next level. And, you know, honestly, they live in a different world to the common person, but they still need to look like they kind of at least, you know, have something in common with them at some stage.
At least a little bit grounded. Well, last up, everyone knows Miley Cyrus is all over the news, and people hate her and people love her, and what's going to happen next, and she's going to hell in a handbasket, and you know, all of the craziness. Well, recently NAS has said that he has much love for Miley Cyrus, and he just asked that God would bless her. He respects her. He loves
Well, he also said that he didn't know who she was.
Yeah, which is, yes, that's true too, which I thought that was kind of, I don't know who she is, but I just heard about her, and God bless her.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least someone's saying positive stuff, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. But they also were talking about his album release, which I kind of liked much more. It was much more interesting. And he was saying that he might not even announce the date that it's going to be released until like the day or something like that. It's very, he says here, this comes from the street and it's about life and all that sort of stuff. So I think he kind of wants to organically just let it go. Yeah, boom.
He wants to just do what he's going to do it his way.
Yeah. But I love that. He was like, you know, good luck, Miley Cyrus. But
he's like, I don't know who you are, but good luck. I love you. It's great. Maybe they can have a little reunion. He can actually like meet her.
Who knows?
Rendezvous.
I bet he can't wait for that. That's all we've got time for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you love the new set. What do you think about it?
I love it. I walked in here and I was like, all right,
this is really cool. Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I think we've found a cool little home. But you are hopefully watching us on Facebook, no doubt, but you can check us out through Twitter, Instagram, all that wonderful stuff that we keep in contact with.
Our phone app. Find us on the phone.
Also brilliant.
I'm not going to show you my phone screen. I broke it recently. It's really depressing. But download the phone app. It's great.
And that's it. So we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching.